Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. It's very important to understand that practice isn't an effort, really. Because it takes no effort to be here. It's already happening. Without trying, you can hear my voice. Without effort, you are aware. Yet we all have our schemes to make things different, better, to control. So as we begin practice, it's important to let go of that control. Let go of that effort. So just find yourself a position that is comfortable and sturdy, a position that isn't going anywhere or achieving anything. And of course, your eyes can be either closed or open. If they're open, your gaze is downwards. And we're not looking for anything. We're going in the opposite direction. We're ceasing doing. Ceasing the effort. And just noticing, without trying, what is right here. And a way to kind of investigate this moment, a way to really let go, is to bring your attention away from the head, where it's usually situated, and let it rest with the breath, the in and out sensations of breathing. Not as a doing, but as a natural happening. Watching this process happen by itself. So right here, notice the breath as it goes in and out. And it's possible that you're thinking about something right now. And the investigation, therefore, is off. No longer noticing the breath, no longer noticing this moment. And again, without effort, when you notice that thought has taken you over, just naturally go back to the breath. And don't get confused about being effortless here. Just do it just come back with as little effort as you can. Don't try to be perfect. The secret here is to allow and remain with breathing. Come back. Come back to the breath. And again, just come back to breathing. No effort. Already awake. In and out. All right, you can look at the screen. You know, it really is a incredibly subtle thing that we do, even when we decide to not be effortful. You know, we practice is essentially just getting off the entire bandwagon of gaining and achieving and getting and avoiding and running away. We're just stopping all that. We're just stopping the grab, stopping the reach, stopping the avoidance. Because all of that is action. Trying to avoid what we don't like. Trying to gain something we do like takes effort. So if you arrive at practice and you think you're here to achieve something or get away from something, you'll not be practicing. And unfortunately, people spend an entire lifetime thinking that they're meditating when all they're doing is trying to become peaceful and blissful. They're trying to accumulate certain experience and push away others, which is the same thing we do all the time. Peace doesn't come from a lack of uncomfortability or a achievement of bliss. We don't achieve peace. It's not a thing. No one ever achieves peace. Peace happens when we really let go. When the mechanism of effort, the mechanism of trying, just takes a break. You know, you can be incredibly peaceful in the midst of chaos. And you can be incredibly chaotic in the midst of peaceful situations. Because it all matters about how we are dealing with this guy. The thoughts that come and go. When we hold on and we try to force things to go our way, when we try to achieve constantly, the universe, if you haven't noticed, isn't so interested in your desires. Although I know there's a whole bunch of people in the manifestation circle that will highly disagree with me. But the truth is, from my experience, wanting or not wanting, it just all happens. Now, don't get me wrong, of course you can achieve things. That's not the point. You can definitely achieve things, and you should achieve things. But practice is learning to just take some time to turn off that engine. What happens when you turn off the effort and just be? Not be this or that, not achieving that or this, just being. That's it. What is that? And unless we're in contact with that, unless we know what that is, we're going to be confused. We're going to think that we can only be happy and content once at the end of our achievements and once we finally pushed away all the bad feelings. It's never going to happen. Which is why really successful people aren't necessarily happy. So don't be fooled with the game of effort. And don't bring the game of effort into practice. Practice is a letting go of effort, a letting go of doing. And as Alan Watts once said, it's the one thing we do for no reason at all. Thank you for your time. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.